When you think of football players, you might imagine towering athletes with endless appetites consuming heaps of healthy food. But wait, in this video, we're going to reveal big secrets of what these famous football players actually eat. Before we dive into this junky world, make sure you subscribe to know more about your favorite footballers' goals and habits. Eden Hazard. The truth is, Hazard can't give up any of his favorite meals, even though what Eden Hazard ate before a game doesn't even come close. Our boy Hazard adores Crispies, pizza, and hamburgers. I'm referring to fried junk food. But you know, I understand if you occasionally eat some burgers. That's alright, everyone does that. But you need to change when your teammates start alerting people about your poor eating habits. All of those changes, though, didn't matter as much as this one, which he made back in 2011. The coach substituted him when he was playing for his country's national team against Turkey. This infuriated Hazard, who yelled, "You substituted me!" And the dude not only left the pitch, but the dude also left the stadium. Yeah, he practically left the entire stadium a short while later. And while the game was still in progress, he was spotted eating a hamburger in a nearby McDonald's. When others noticed him, instead of taking autographs, they captured images of him and distributed them throughout the media online. Even on newspapers, which had ridiculous headlines saying, "Don't let food ruin your career, Hazard." You would believe that Hazard's situation was unfortunate. Well, if you think Eden Hazard did badly choosing burgers over his career, then wait for what Messi did. Lionel Messi. Who would have thought that one of the fittest persons to ever live and a true fitness freak's diet nearly killed him? Even though Messi was now a professional football player, when he first moved to Barcelona in 2003, he was still an ordinary 18-year-old boy, and eating healthily was the last thing on his mind. I'm talking about pizza, candies, and cookies. Messi had a real junk food addiction, and as the years passed, his nutrition only worsened. If someone placed fruit, vegetables, or salad on Messi's plate, it was said that he would leave the room immediately and return after working out or participating in a game. Things were getting bad, because Messi couldn't go a day without the soda. But crazily enough, he was still developing into one of the best players. Everything was going great, until, from out of nowhere, this became a serious issue. Instead of eating something healthy, or, I don't know, drinking a protein shake, Messi needed fast food, and worst of all, Coca-Cola. Yeah, things were becoming pretty terrible, but Messi was hiding it. If you're a fan of his, then you must know the reason. Let us know in the comments. Due to an unhealthy diet, every day he woke up sick, and he even fell ill on the field. This is what shocked the world, and that gave him the wake-up call. Wake up, it's a call for football fans. Hit like before we move on. After that, Messi went to his doctor, who suggested that if he didn't change his diet, his career and life would be over. Messi promised to make a change for his supporters. Shortly after that, Messi engaged a nutritionist to make him stick to a healthy diet and changed his ways since then. Wow, I think Messi just altered my life, even with his insane diet. Messi was close to dying. But do you know about the player who actually died of his bad eating habits? It's Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona. It is said that food is the fuel of your body. But what if that fuel is alcohol, drugs, and junk food? I'm extremely saddened to share the story of this iconic footballer. Oh, Diego Maradona and his not-so-healthy diet. Diego Maradona underwent 2 rounds of surgery back in 2004 and then in 2015. He had a troubled personal life, sprinkling cocaine, alcohol, and obesity. Of course, due to his intake of pizzas and cakes, doctors warned him to restrain himself from this food and drug addiction if he wanted to live. Following his first surgery, Maradona, therefore, had to endure an unenviable 3-month-long diet of liquid food. Yum! Liquid pizza, anyone? Maradona reminds us that battling morbid obesity isn't just a physical challenge, it messes with your head too. He died of a heart attack at the age of 60. Yeah, that's true. His unhealthy diet took him to his deathbed. Diego Maradona's roller coaster ride serves as a cautionary tale of what can happen when you embrace all the wrong eating habits. But hey, let's hope he inspires us all to step away from the pizza and make healthier choices. After all, life's too short to be weighed down by bad food decisions. Now, let's see how Mario Balotelli handled his smoking and junk food addiction, where he spent more money than any Bitcoin investor. Mario Balotelli. Football players typically eat well, but what if you knew that your favorite player had a problem with fried meat, pizza, and cigarettes? Meet football player Mario Balotelli, who has spent as much on parking tickets as he has on pizza, cigarettes, and beer. I'm literally talking about thousands of dollars, so I don't understand why this guy eats pizza simply for pleasure and doesn't care about being healthy. Back in 2011, Balotelli smoked more than 10 cigarettes a day. He also has a dependency on junk food, alcohol, and sugary drinks. Balotelli had a favorite restaurant when he was playing for Manchester City, and all he had to do to get his favorite pizza was to park his car outside, make the phone call, and the waiter would deliver it to him. However, because of his inability to cook, he would eat fast food non-stop. Mario, I know how difficult it is to prepare nutritious meals, but at least I can make my own pizza and eat it while playing FIFA 2022. However, when Mario Balotelli joined AC Milan, in order to get him to commit to a healthy lifestyle and get rid of his bad habits, they included good eating habits in the contract. But Balotelli didn't get the memo and was caught eating pizza and smoking a cigarette in the bathroom on a train carrying his AC Milan team. Alright, let's move on to our next football player and see his journey to becoming a fitness freak and a goal-like machine. Cristiano Ronaldo. What Ronaldo actually eats will not only surprise you, but will leave you all in shock. Cristiano Ronaldo has come close to passing away because of his diet. What he eats will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about nutrition. Initially, during his teenage years and his time in Manchester, in his quest to silence critics and become a football legend, Ronaldo knew he needed more than just skills. He needed a rock-solid physique. So, he became a diet devotee like no other. Ronaldo made it to that, actually. For anyone that doesn't watch football, y'all at least know the two famous names, Messi and Ronaldo. Come on, man, we all understand that Ronaldo is a machine. This was going to be simple, and since we weren't the ones to take advantage of his career's peak, he signed with Real Madrid in 2009. Ronaldo gave up, because every time he went to a restaurant, imagine facing a menu and going full beast mode if there was even a trace of fat on your steak. He subjected himself to a monotonous routine of chicken, broccoli, and rice. Yeah, it's like just eating cardboard. Imagine eating that every day. But hey, that's the reason why, almost 20 years later, it appears that he won't need to retire until he's at least 60. At 38 years old, Ronaldo boasts a jaw-dropping 7% body fat, 3% lower than the average football player. He's a walking time machine, defying age and logic. But listen, this robot enjoys himself a little with cheat meals, like Kentucky Fried Chicken and movie nights with pizza. If Ronaldo lets things get that bad, he has to torture himself with extra ab exercises after his son goes to bed. Because, well, he's Ronaldo. How can he live with himself if he lets one meal get the better of him? Oh, we want to know if his KFC ad drives you crazy. Let us know in the comments. Sergio Ramos. The incredible transformation of Sergio Ramos, from McDoubles to muscle-bound Marvel. In 2003, when Ramos entered the world of professional football as a shy and skinny 17-year-old kid, no one could have predicted the greatness that awaited him. Just like us, he couldn't resist the allure of those mouth-watering McDoubles, which seemed to magically fuel his gains. But Ramos had a goal burning inside him to improve every single year. And to achieve that, he embarked on a remarkable transformation, going from a slender frame to one of the most chiseled and legendary athletes of our time. His juicy fitness story started in 2020, when the world witnessed that giant leap during lockdown. Everyone was left wondering, how on earth did he go from this to that? Was he using something secretly? No, my friend. He did it the right way. Ramos rolled up his sleeves, hit up the grocery store, and put in the hard labor that turned him into a true freak of nature. Once he discovered the perfect meals for his physique, it was game over for everyone who dared to challenge him. The boy did breakfast of champions, taking fruit fuel and power meals. And guess what? He tackles intense workouts 3 times a week on an empty stomach. But hey, he's not a complete psychopath. Like most people, after a hard day's work, our boy deserves a celebration. That's when he treats himself to a delightful strawberry protein shake. But wait, I must tell you guys about Ramos's guilty pleasure lurking in his closet. You see, he has a dirty secret, a temptation that he just can't resist. Brace yourself, my friends, because it's about to get scandalous. Every 2 weeks, Ramos succumbs to his cravings and reaches for his phone. He dials the one person who can deliver pure satisfaction. And what arrives at his doorstep? Chocolate churros! What were you thinking? Tisk tisk, y'all need to get out more, my friends.